Hey there, it's Coach Miller with BTB Lax, and what I want to touch on right now is just checking, being in good body position, and like all those elements that create good, throwing good checks and make sure you're not out of position. So first, like everything in lacrosse, you want to make sure you have that strong base, that you're on the balls of your feet, that your hips are mobile, and that you have your stick out in front of you. You don't want to have the stick off to the side, you know, if you're a righty or a lefty. You want to use that long pole, that 6 feet that you have, to your advantage and get that stick out, all right? So if you're out like this, then you're in that good position, you're balanced, and you're just looking. The most fundamental check that we have is the poke check. Literally just poking with your bottom hand, just trying to get a check in on his shaft, on his head, whatever it may be, so you can get some sort of check on there to try to dislodge the ball. So what happens though is, this is where footwork comes into play with defense. So say he's coming this way, and then you roll to your other hand. In that case, he crossed over. Then I need to make sure I'm having my hips open and I'm drop stepping with you. And then I'm looking to make sure I'm still running with him the whole time. I'm always thinking feet first, all right? You need to make sure that you're moving your feet first, because if you don't, say I throw you a poke check and I don't move my feet, well, he just ran right by me. But say I throw him a poke check at the same time I drop step and he's going this way too, keep on going, then I'm in good position to then play body position defense, whatever it may be, to keep him out of the scoring angle, to get him away from the net, so to prevent him from making those shots. So if we're going this way, if I have still feet or cement feet and I throw that check, he's going to run right by me, whereas I anticipate him coming, I'm balanced, I have that good position, my hips are out, I throw that check, then I'm in on him, I can keep on throwing other checks and just keep on running with him and playing good defense from there. So the key to throwing any type of check in lacrosse is to make sure you have that good positioning, that good balance, and to make sure that you're always moving your feet. And then we went over the poke check too, which is one of the best fundamental checks you have in lacrosse. You should definitely utilize that more often than not, because it's effective, eliminates the penalties, and it's just a great check to have. So with Coach Miller from BTB Lax, hope to see you in some other videos. Hey, Coach Miller here, and I have a question for you. Are you a youth or high school player or parent that's thinking about the college lacrosse recruiting process? If you're on the younger side, you're probably wondering, how do I get started? And if you're older, well, you're probably a little antsy that the process isn't moving as quickly as it should, or you're neck deep in it and you might not be getting any traction. Trust me, I've been there myself, and so have all the other guys I know. Parents, former players, the kids I currently coach in high school, whatever it is. Kids and parents just don't have a very firm grip on the process, how it works, what they should be doing. They don't have the insider knowledge of what exactly coaches are looking for in a prospect beyond whether or not he can play. And because of that, kids and parents actually end up making crucial mistakes that actually hurt their chances of getting recruited. Well, what if I told you we spent a couple of months working with Matt Kerwick, the head coach at Cornell, Scott Urich at UDC, and Jim Berkman at Salisbury, putting together some completely free training that would help you fix and avoid those deadly mistakes. I've got to tell you, these coaches have been recruiting kids for years, and they know exactly how prospects can get their attention. And if you're making any of these mistakes, your stock goes way down in their eyes. Our coaches actually like to call these mistakes recruitment killers, because they absolutely kill your chances of being recruited. And if you're not getting emails or calls back from coaches, it's likely because you're doing the wrong things. So the four of us sat down and we worked to put together something pretty cool. We actually call it our recruitment killer analysis tool. You go to the site and you walk through our analysis tool, which takes just about a minute, and our custom software takes all your answers and figures out your number one recruitment killer, the number one thing that's holding you back. Then you just enter in your email, and we actually instantly take you to a video where Coach Kerwick and I sit down and address your number one killer and show you how to fix it in about 15 minutes. And then we email you a backup copy so you can watch it later. You don't have to watch it right now, or you can come back and watch it again. It's awesome, and again, it's totally free. So if you finally want to feel like you're in full control of the recruiting process, and you don't want to make any of these simple mistakes that might crush your chances of playing in college, go click the link down below in the description of this video, and you can immediately go through our recruitment killer analysis tool. Who knows, in the next 15 to 20 minutes, your whole perspective on the recruiting process might change for the better. Hope to see you on the other side.